Just as a heads up, there's going to be a number of video game reviews this month that are mostly going to be me bitching, and I don't want people to think that like I don't like video games anymore, but there were a handful of games that I played that I just did not get on with, and I kind of put off talking about because I didn't have much to say beyond I didn't like this. But, I still sunk time into them, so I want to get something out of having done so. So here's a video. So this was a game that the premise was real cute and the art style seemed fun, and this was a death by 1,000 cuts situation. Bear and Breakfast. So this is attempting to be kind of a cozy development kind of game, a little bit in your Stardew Valley mold. And the premise being that you play a bear in an area that is kind of just largely abandoned. Like there isn't a lot of interest in like camping in this area or anything, but you want to attract more people because people leave trash behind and you love their delicious trash. A little bit of an odd premise, but you as the bear start building things up again, and you gather stuff and collect stuff and do quests for people to get more resources, to build more stuff, to attract more people, to get more resources, to build more stuff. Like that, it's that pattern. And the core concept was kind of cute. But then I started playing it, and there were so many moments that happened bit after bit after bit after bit that were just small things that it's like, okay, just this little thing. And some of it was along the lines of like, you didn't properly tutorialize me on that. Why would you default to that? Why are you doing it this way? It's actually distracting and frustrating, and it's kind of breaking the moment for me. And it was a whole bunch of those things, and I could sit here and talk about them, or I could just show you highlights from the stream where I played this thing. I'm going to do that. Like, I'm not super loving the fact that it's all marked on the mini-map. Like, it makes getting to it all very easy, but it changes it from being like a sense of exploration to to just a frickin' checklist, and it's tedious by nature. Yes, the only reason I knew that was there hidden behind the bush is because, again, it's on the mini-map. Again, I kind of hate this level design. I'm going to ditch the controller, see if this controls better with keyboard and mouse, because it might. At the very least, it makes navigating the inventory way better. It's one of the things that can bug me a little bit about Steam. It'll be like, oh, this game will work great with your controller. All that really means is that it has been mapped to be able to be played on a controller, where honestly, I'd kind of like the devs' input as to whether or not it was optimized for a controller and what they think is the best way to play. The only way I can navigate these spaces, because trying to tell what I can walk through and what's going to block my path is not the most intuitive thing in the world. Hi, am I even supposed to meet you yet? I don't know. Yeah, the eye symbol by stuff that like doesn't matter just to get a very unhelpful descriptor, that I could have done without. If you're gonna like encourage me to interact with something by putting a little symbol by it, it should either be helpful or entertaining. That is neither. And also, like, if it's not going to be an ongoing thing, take the eye away, because it's like a quest marker that never disappears. Visit the shop to find new items available for purchase. What shop? You haven't shown me a shop. Now we'll have to use... Okay. Like, the game knows I did it. Why are you making me have to confirm manually? Visit the shop! The shop you haven't shown me and I don't know where it is? You haven't even told me about currency? The game might be good, but I want to shake whoever designed the tutorial section. See, like, and this is another way that I'm just kind of clashing with this game. I'm a futzer. Like, I want to go around the areas you've made explorable before I do whatever it is that will advance to the next thing. But sometimes that just feels like I am getting ahead of the game. Make a bedroom, put the bed. I already did it. I already did that. This tutorial sucks. Don't let me get this far ahead of your freaking tutorial. You cannot take time out of the beginning of your game to show me how to move about. Just literally go left, right, up, down, and then not tell me how to make something or do something that means I can't progress. The characters also aren't especially endearing, so that's not helping. What? If you need a door, I shouldn't have to go menu splunking. Just tell me! Oh, for Christ's sake, why are you making me take the extra step after I buy it to right-click on it before it counts as something that I've learned how to... Oh my God. Weird extra steps. Yeah, like, why is there a sleep option? Does that do anything? If it doesn't, why is it here? Also, seriously, what's the point of a day-night cycle? Like, I understand we're passing time, but what's the point of the option to sleep if it's just to skip the night so that you don't have to deal with the dark? If you know that the dark is frustrating to work with, just don't have us work and make us end the day. Like, what? Why is it optional? Weird design choices. They're weird. They are weird. You have me looking for tools, and those are tools, but no, those aren't interactable tools. Like, you have me going around and picking up trash as well. This is a bunch of trash, but it's not trash I can pick up. It's like I want to go back in time and be a beta tester for, because I want to give so many notes. And, like, it's small stuff. I know it's small stuff, but, like, it's adding up. It was up here, wasn't it? I don't remember because the area layout is garbage. Yeah, like for something that theoretically is an exploration and gathering game, it has me on a pretty tight leash so far. It is not an unfair criticism of a game like, say, Stardew Valley, that it doesn't give you enough clarity on what you need to do, and it kind of drops you into it and goes, here you go, have fun. And like, I don't think that's a unfair criticism of that game. It doesn't actually tutorialize enough, but this is a bit railroady, and I'm kind of itching for it to like let me off the leash and just let me start to get places and get the hang of it. Did I miss a piece of backstory somewhere? So the game has somehow managed to open up enough that I am managing to do things in the wrong order, but it's still locked off enough that I'm feeling very railroaded. Congratulations, game. It's the worst of both worlds. You can't be giving me quests, and then I finish the quests, and you don't have a new one for me. Not sure why I need fast travel between two places directly next to each other, but sure, okay, why not? Wood is so easy to get and so abundant, and yet restocked so quickly, like it's starting to bug me. To make the comparison to Stardew Valley, yes, you have to gather a lot of things like wood, and it's all stuff that is organic to the environment. It's just the trees. And what's irritating about something like this, where the items of lumber are not organic to the environment, is it makes it feel like a checklist. Like I have to go, like there's a part of my brain that's like, there's these things sitting around. I have to get them. They're there. I have to gather them. Whereas if they were just an actual natural part of the environment, I wouldn't feel that way. So the fact that they respawn as often as they do wouldn't bother me. But it's kind of bothering me. I feel like I've accidentally burned through cash I was not supposed to have burned through yet. That is an odd way to do it. The normal way you do that is have it appear like that and have it go transparent when you walk inside. That is an odd choice to put that 100% under the player's control. There's stuff just floating there that's on the interior wall, but I didn't know that. It just looks like there's some weird design choices. There's some weird choices with this one. Now we're back into the frustration loop. Like, do I just have to wait for enough time pass for this guy to check out? Here, find me a snack. I already got that. This is like a classic 90s adventure game problem where you let the player off the leash and like they find stuff before they even get assigned the quest to find it, and then they like immediately go back to the quest giver and go, yeah, I already have that. And it's not good. Again, the actual area layout is kind of trash, and I'm just following a quest marker. Oh, I already did that. Yeah. Again, I've already completed the freaking quest before I even got the quest. What do you mean, where have I been? You've seen me. I've walked past you like 50 times. Like, so many little notes on this freaking thing. What do you mean, where have I been? You've been right here talking to me as I do these things. Why are you acting like I disappeared? What is going on? What the hell? So, yeah. This was a slow accumulation of frustrations and problems and things that just rubbed me the wrong way and just felt ever so slightly off. Are any one of these things like game breaking? No, absolutely not. But the frequency with which these little things were happening and kept happening over and over and over again. I was discovering new little things that were driving me up the wall over and over again. And eventually I'm like, I just need to stop. I'm just not having fun, because it really didn't feel like a matter of, oh, just get over the hump and it'll be good from there. I just kept finding new things that ticked me off. So I had to stop. Yeah, this one's a little bit indulgent and a little bit of a vent session, and I am sure if fans of this game find this, I am going to get roasted in the comments. I'm sorry. It irritated me. Bear and Breakfast. Have you tried it? What'd you think about it? Did you have a better time than me? I honestly hope so. But whatever your thoughts are, drop something down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Patreon pays the bills and enables me to do this as my living. Even if you can't help me out that way, like, share, subscribe. Those all help as well. Don't worry too much about it, though. We take a relaxed attitude around here, so you can just come on back next time you need a break. Now to thank my highest supporting patrons: Robin Moore, Jared Boyce, Subin Lutfulla, Andikate 808, Mara G, Angry Casperl, Dave Hall, Movie Turtle, Oliver B, The Baba Duchess, Sean Miller, Welsh Wrestling Geeks, Melissa Pedersen, Mary Mello, Becky Sparks, Loki Eris, Tracy Scrabbit, Pau Barabajago, and Sir Didymus is my favorite. I also want to give my thanks to all the supporters who didn't get named, because you are all indeed very nifty people. You could be a nifty person too if you go support me on Patreon, and there's the clause. Ugh.